The biggest campaign from Orange, O2, Mars, Nestle to the small campaign run on a website for a small business, and so we serve all those markets.
Yeah, you are here at the Next Web with a site program, and you have a stand here in the hall, basically launching your API.
That's right. Yeah. So
I mean, that's kind of interesting for a photo agency. Why did you develop an API?
Well, I don't think we call ourselves a photo agency today. We're a digital content company, and as I said, we migrated to digital some time ago. Right? We're looking at a mass scale of content consumption through multiple platforms in the digital arena, which our traditional licensing model, is not best suited to serve. It can serve, it does serve, but there are new opportunities for us as this business grows in order for us to, which require a back end or technology integration. And there are two implications of that. The first one is that we can serve the content in a real-time way according to our needs. The second thing is it opens up a whole new world of licensing opportunities for us, which hopefully drive the business on for the next 20 years. And so it's a space where we need to be. And so we're delighted to be here. We've had some very good feedback from people visiting our stand, which are, some of them are just surprised that we're actually looking at this area. And so we're keen to get the message out to companies who may want to use our content in order to create a better product. We are looking for them to talk to us.
Yeah, but that's basically the idea of an API, that you open it up to other companies who with your assets can develop new products or new services. I mean, is that also sometimes scary for a company like yours? Allowing others to make new things with your material.
Well, maybe, but I would say not, because I sit in the, we sit in the division, and I'm responsible for trying to find new business, and so we need to change and adapt for the modern times. And so, if maybe when you think about serving millions of images, and you compare the economic model you might wrap around that, it may look very, very different to the model that might have been wrapped on a traditional deal 10 years ago. But it's not scary. I find it very, very exciting, and it's exciting personally. It's exciting for the company because it's about the future.
Okay, having an API on your stock material is relatively easy, but as I understood, you will also make your real-time stuff available, meaning that if one of your photographers somewhere in the world or people who are related to you upload a photo, it will be, or a video or whatever, it will be available immediately. Isn't it?
Well, we would, for every API integration, we don't have a classic open API, so you can't just lock in. We're still a manager of rights, and we have to respect the requirements of the people we represent. And so, if it's available real time and we reach a model, and the people who own and control that content agree with that, then we can license it on that basis. So it's
technically you make that
technically
possible.
Anything is possible.
Yeah. So, but that will give enormous new opportunities, of course, in the digital world. Thinking of applications using your photos on certain topics.
Yeah, totally. It makes our business, makes our content scalable for lots of real-time applications. And
can you give us some examples of really interesting new products that have been developed using your API?
Well, today we've got maybe 200 integrations in place. There's a mixture of big companies out there. So Huffington Post, for example, is using our API to deliver real-time images into their editorial offering. Today in America only we have a deal with Yahoo where we're serving images for their image search, as well as the big companies. We're getting into the very early stage of product development for other experiences which may benefit from our content. So we work with incubators around the world, and so there are some very interesting products in line. They're in pretty much every single digital space you can possibly think of. So recently I just did a presentation right now here where we were talking about a company called Kiosk, which is doing in-image tagging, and what they're doing is enabling users to tag into images so they can either sell product or serve advertising. And it's potentially a solution to the issue we have around mobile advertising. So if you can interact with an image, then you may be able to serve additional content around the image in a native way, which gets around this problem of banner advertising on very small screens.
Absolutely.
Those are maybe 3 examples, where each one is case by case, and they vary in the depth of engagement they have with our content.
Yeah, and in which direction, where do you expect most of your new digital services and your API?
It's difficult to say. We cover all bases. I mean, think about any digital experience that, whether it's a tablet experience or a mobile experience, and it requiring content. It could be an information gathering service. It could be e-commerce. It could be linking to social media or blogs. There is no particular area there. We're agnostic. We will experiment in order to find value, and so.
But basically any startup in the Netherlands with an idea how to use your digital assets in a new product can contact you, and you can discuss business models and
totally,
that kind of stuff.
Totally.
Okay, noted.
Okay.
Your first time at the Next Web?
It is my first time at the Next Web. Yes.
What do you think?
I'm very impressed by it. It's a sort of a nice event. It's not as big as some of the events I've attended, but that makes it feel cozy, intimate. I'm impressed by the sort of energy level and the quality of the speaking here. It's been fantastic, so I'm really glad to be here. I'll definitely come back.
Okay, well, enjoy the rest of the conference and thank you very much for joining us.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Dank jullie wel voor het kijken. Getty Images, genoteerd. Als je iets wil met hun digitaal beeldmateriaal, neem contact met ze op. Je kunt met hun API connecten. Als je live kijkt, blijf kijken en volg meer. Als je on demand kijkt, zoek even op The Next Web 2013 en je vindt alle interviews die we hier gedaan hebben. Dankjewel voor het kijken. Dag.